Step back in time to a decade of remarkable contrasts and groundbreaking changes. Welcome to the 1930s, where the shadows of the Great Depression gave rise to new hopes and innovations. Imagine the thrilling debut of Superman or the awe-inspiring construction of the Empire State Building. Join us as we explore the top 20 defining moments of this transformative era, starting with the monumental rise of swing music that set the world dancing. Number 20. The Great Depression. The 1930s began in the throes of the Great Depression, a severe worldwide economic downturn that started in 1929 and lasted until the late 1930s. The Great Depression had devastating effects on economies worldwide, leading to mass unemployment, widespread poverty, and a significant decline in global trade. In the United States, the stock market crash of 1929 marked the beginning of this dark period, which saw countless businesses fail and millions of people struggle to make ends meet. Number 19. New Deal programs. In response to the Great Depression, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt introduced the New Deal, a series of programs, public work projects, financial reforms, and regulations. These initiatives aim to provide relief for the unemployed, recovery of the economy, and reform of the financial system. Notable programs included the Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, the Public Works Administration, PWA, and the Social Security Act. Number 18. Rise of totalitarian regimes. The decade saw the rise of totalitarian regimes, most notably Adolf Hitler's Nazi Germany and Joseph Stalin's Soviet Union. Hitler's ascent to power in 1933 marked the beginning of a brutal dictatorship characterized by aggressive expansionism, the persecution of Jews and other minorities, and the suppression of political dissent. Similarly, Stalin's regime in the Soviet Union was marked by widespread purges, forced labor camps, and state control over all aspects of life. Number 17. Dust Bowl. Severe dust storms, known as the Dust Bowl, ravaged the central United States, devastating farmlands and displacing thousands of families. This ecological disaster was caused by a combination of severe drought and poor agricultural practices that left the soil vulnerable to erosion. The Dust Bowl turned once fertile lands into barren wastelands, leading to widespread crop failures and forcing many farmers to migrate in search of better opportunities. Number 16. Spanish Civil War. From 1936 to 1939, Spain was embroiled in a brutal civil war between the Republicans and the Nationalists, led by General Francisco Franco. The conflict was marked by intense fighting, atrocities committed by both sides, and significant international involvement. Hitler and Mussolini supported Franco's nationalists, while the Soviet Union and international brigades of volunteers aided the Republicans. The war resulted in the victory of Franco's forces and the establishment of a fascist dictatorship that lasted until his death in 1975. Number 15. Invention of the jet engine. The 1930s witnessed the independent development of the jet engine by Frank Whittle in Britain and Hans von Ohain in Germany. This revolutionary invention would forever change air travel and military aviation, enabling aircraft to fly faster and higher than ever before. Whittle and von Ohain's work laid the foundation for the jet age, leading to the creation of jet-powered aircraft that would become crucial during World War II and in the post-war era. Number 14. Prohibition Ends. The United States ended Prohibition in 1933 with the ratification of the 21st Amendment, repealing the 18th Amendment. Prohibition, which began in 1920, had aimed to eliminate the consumption of alcohol, but instead led to a rise in illegal bootlegging, speakeasies, and organized crime. The Great Depression, combined with the widespread failure of Prohibition, led to growing public support for its repeal. Number 13. Hindenburg Disaster. In 1937, the German passenger airship LZ-129 Hindenburg caught fire and was destroyed during its attempt to dock in New Jersey, killing 36 people. The disaster, captured in dramatic newsreel footage and photographs, marked the end of the airship era and highlighted the dangers of hydrogen-filled airships. Number 12. Golden Age of Radio. The 1930s was considered the golden age of radio, with families gathering around their radios for news, entertainment, and serialized dramas. Radio became a central part of American culture, bringing the nation together through broadcasts of popular shows like The Shadow, War of the Worlds, and President Roosevelt's Fireside Chats. This era also saw the rise of radio personalities and the creation of iconic programs that would leave a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Number 11. Monopoly game released. The popular board game Monopoly was released in 1935 by Parker Brothers, becoming a household favorite. Created by Charles Darrow during the Great Depression, Monopoly quickly captured the public's imagination with its blend of strategy, chance, and economic themes. The game's success provided a form of escapism for families struggling through tough economic times and cemented its place as a classic board game. Number 10. Superman debuts. The comic book superhero Superman made his first appearance in Action Comics 1 in 1938, created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. Superman's debut marked the beginning of the superhero genre and introduced a character who would become a cultural icon. With his incredible powers, strong moral compass, and commitment to justice, Superman captured the imaginations of readers and set the stage for the rise of comic book superheroes. Number 9. Empire State Building. The Empire State Building, a marvel of modern engineering and the world's tallest building at the time, was completed in 1931. Standing at 1,454 feet, it became an iconic symbol of New York City and American ambition. The construction of the Empire State Building, completed in just 13 months during the depths of the Great Depression, demonstrated the resilience and ingenuity of the American workforce. Number 8. Boulder Dam Completed. The Boulder Dam, later renamed Hoover Dam, was completed in 1936, providing jobs, water, and hydroelectric power to the southwest United States. This massive engineering project involved the construction of one of the world's largest concrete structures, creating Lake Mead and regulating the flow of the Colorado River. Hoover Dam played a crucial role in the development of the American West, supplying water to arid regions and generating electricity for millions. Number 7. Rise of swing music. Swing music, a form of jazz, became immensely popular in the 1930s, with bandleaders like Duke Ellington and Benny Goodman leading the way. Swing brought a lively, danceable sound that lifted spirits during the Great Depression and provided a soundtrack for the era. Swing bands performed in dance halls and on the radio, becoming cultural sensations and influencing future generations of musicians. Number 6. Albert Einstein's immigration. Famed physicist Albert Einstein emigrated to the United States in 1933, fleeing the rise of Nazi Germany. Einstein, one of the most brilliant minds of the 20th century, accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. His move to the U.S. allowed him to continue his groundbreaking work in theoretical physics and contribute to the scientific community. Number 5. Nylon Invented. DuPont chemist Wallace Carothers invented nylon in 1935, a synthetic polymer that would have a profound impact on textiles and materials. Nylon's introduction revolutionized the fashion industry, providing a durable and versatile alternative to silk and other natural fibers. It was first used in toothbrush bristles and women's stockings, quickly becoming a staple in everyday products. Number 4. First Oscar for an animated feature. Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, released in 1937, was the first full-length animated feature film and won a special Oscar. This groundbreaking film showcased the potential of animation as a serious art form and set new standards for storytelling, music, and animation techniques. Snow White was a commercial success and earned widespread critical acclaim, cementing Disney's reputation as a pioneering studio. Number 3. Amelia Earhart disappears. Aviator Amelia Earhart vanished over the Pacific Ocean in 1937 during an attempt to circumnavigate the globe. Earhart, already a celebrated pilot for her previous achievements, embarked on this ambitious journey to become the first woman to fly around the world. Her disappearance remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries, sparking numerous theories and search efforts. Number 2. Japanese invasion of China. In 1937, Japan launched a full-scale invasion of China, marking the beginning of the Second Sino-Japanese War. This brutal conflict was characterized by widespread atrocities, including the infamous Nanking Massacre, where hundreds of thousands of Chinese civilians were killed. The invasion had profound implications for East Asia, leading to significant loss of life and contributing to the tensions that would eventually culminate in World War II. Number 1. Berlin Olympics. The 1936 Summer Olympics were held in Berlin, Germany, and were notably used by Hitler as a propaganda tool. The Games were intended to showcase the supposed superiority of the Aryan race, but they were also remembered for African-American athlete Jesse Owens' 4 gold medals. Owens' remarkable achievements challenged Nazi racial ideologies and became a powerful symbol of excellence and equality in sports. That wraps up our journey through the most defining moments of the 1930s. From the resilience shown during the Great Depression to the groundbreaking innovations that reshaped our world, this decade was truly transformative. If you enjoyed discovering these pivotal events with us, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more curated lists and deep dives into history's most fascinating eras. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to explore more in our next video.